Check, 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 check. Check, check. Microphone check. Yes, indeed, check. Brother Lawrence check. Mississippi check. On the Gulf Coast check. Check, check. Microphone check. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with your family? How y'all doing, man? Peace to the tribe. This is Brother Lawrence 228. Yeah. That go represent now. Yeah, man. We are back. And although I woke up in good spirit and went live and I talked for an hour just to find out it was trash. It was all distorted. So it's gonna be hard for me to get back in that mode, and really I'm not. And what I'm gonna do, just like I was saying in the first episode or earlier, I'm gonna keep this short. And I'm gonna keep this short. I was saying that last episode, man, and it ended up being drawn out to about another hour. So for those who are paying attention, man, I appreciate you tuned in. Make sure you hit that. If you're new, subscribe. You know, if you feeling what I'm talking about, then hit that like button. Share it to your fans and family. Yeah. And you know, today episode, I'm trying to make it short as possible, man, because really I kind of burnt out earlier. You know, the kids crashing the set, and I'm like, wow, y'all really gonna do that when y'all know I'm recording? I'm like, man. But I did it at the end, so when it was time to go and eat, I seen in my comments, I seen a 2. A shout out to Miss Flamethrower for letting me know. Because soon when I went to listen to it, it was all distorted, and I think I know why. It's because my echo cancellation was on when it shouldn't be, because I'm flowing through the I got my headphones on. I think with that stream, y'all, once that echo, you probably want that echo on when you got the mic out and the speakers is your computer right now. So I need it in that instance, but not in this one. So, but just in case, I want to make sure. I know that was wrong, but I want to make sure I'm coming through real nice and smooth. Okay. Give me 1 second. All I need is 1 second. Let me find my phone and the thing in it. It's GMB. Coming through in that cool street. Well, yeah, always taking it eat. Yeah. I don't want to read. You ain't got nothing to. Alright, so we're going in and see YouTube channel. Alright. I hear it. So we good money. Alright. Cut that down. Alright. So yeah, man. Y'all see the title. We're talking about ancient Americans. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull up the source, and we're gonna get right into it. Okay. Man, I had a whole little spiel about ancient America and this and the third, but you know, At the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. Y'all just take this information and use whatever you can apply to your everyday life, right? You eat the chicken, you spitting out the bones, all right? You take in what you don't want and you place it over there. But you take what makes sense and resonate with you. Hey, you know, it was well worth putting out the information. All right, if you can benefit from it, I can benefit from it because I get some of the connection. It helped me connect some of these dots. All right, when you talk about where your people came from, yeah, okay. So you know, you got your mama, your mama's mama, right? We go all the way back to the 1800s, 1700s for some, and it's like, you know, we stopped there. I remember another thing that I had mentioned is that what you think about people having something to say about a certain time in history that their people was not around for. So basically you get to talk about history up to a certain point to where you can prove your genealogy. For instance, if you only can travel back, only get your ancestors back only to the 1800s, then you should not be talking about any history beyond that. I was thinking about that earlier, but you know, whatever, whoever. Yeah, yeah. So, appreciate your ear. You know, hope you know your time is well spent. For those who are tuned in, greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. So when I first got into the indigenous community, Aboriginal community, you know, that these school of thoughts, community with the school of thoughts of having ancestry, lineage, tied to the, you know, Aboriginal people of this land, right? This pre-Columbian, all right? So some of us have trouble getting to that point when we're talking about genealogy, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? And you know, different groups that out there, including myself, probably can help you with some of that, you know, knocking down some of those doors through tips on how your methodology should be conducted, right? So we got a lot. Well, I got books that kind of goes over there. I need to get back to that, man. You know, make sure everybody, at least on who tunes into this channel, is aware about, you know, doing your genealogy. Make sure that's first. That's first. You know what I'm saying? We tracking down our ancestors. We knowing who we or at least trying to figure out where our folk came from, right? And not just was born, but you know, there's a story up to that point, you know, that we should tell. Everybody deserves the right to tell that story because that's their family. So once you get to that point in your lineage and you just have that idea of what it could be like if you was from another area based off of evidence, right? If you're looking at the evidence that's on the table, you know, it may contradict what we are taught in school. It might seem you know, not too pleasing to the ear because it may be new information, right? But at least you're able to, you know, to make that initial step and doing the proper research, right? So, you know, not only for my family, but for y'all as well. On the general tip, you know, this page is to help y'all with those historical uh, uh, um, stuff that y'all trying to find out. Thank you, baby. All right, so let's get back to it. We're gonna share my screen, man. We get to this ancient American magazine. Share screen. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So here we go. Ancient American archaeology of the Americas before Columbus. Okay. Some of y'all may heard or known of this website, right? Now, I just want to make a disclaimer. I'm not going to be sharing information or things that I wouldn't want you to be a part of, or I thought was like a scam, or you know what I'm saying, something, because to get some of this information, if you want to dive into it, you have to pay for it, right? But it ain't that much. It's not that much at all. It's not that much. It's like $5 a PDF, but it got so many of them. All right, let's check out what's on this site. Ancient American Magazine. The purpose of Ancient American Magazine is to describe the prehistory of the American continent, regardless of presently fashionable beliefs. To provide a public forum for certified expert and non-professionals alike to freely express their views without the fear nor favor. Okay, so they talking about the consensus of people or the researcher that's trying to put out information. Usually in the mainstream has to come through a consensus of people, right? And you know, that's usually the case in all of higher education when trying to create a dissertation or something, and your exit exam, you know, you gonna have to go be judged by a panel, or have to like whatever you write would be judged through a panel of scholars who are the gatekeepers of the information to keep floating around in mainstream. So moving forward, Ancient American is an open forum for anyone, regardless of economic background, okay, to share their discoveries and ideas about prehistory of our country with readers across the nation and across the world, around the world. It's an exercise in freedom of thought. This is open-minded individuals right here. As an exercise in freedom of thought, we welcome the participation of amateurs, right? Right? We include this amateur. We include those who may have tripped over an arrowhead, might have been plowing in their field and found some copper in their backyard. Yeah. In turn, public input is accepted and encouraged. Feel free to contact us about subscriptions, book orders, back issues, change of address, article submissions, advertising books for review, and general information. Okay, so most of the information that I'm about to bring to you is in PDF form already. So all you got to do is, if you wanted to purchase, you know, you can use your PayPal account and purchase some of the stuff. Let's see if I go there. Let's go here. The current issue, Ancient American, right? Archaeology of the Americas before Columbus, and it's talking about the Grave Creek tablets at Moundsville, West Virginia. Okay, so let's click on that for it. So it's gonna take us to the back issue. As you can see, they got tons of information on top of information, right? And look at the price, $4.95. $4.95. And you can read the subcategories talking about the Iron Age, America before Columbus, fossil footprints, the sealed disc. We can go to ancient history in Lexington, Kentucky. A Mediterranean anchor in Kentucky. Okay, y'all, we're talking about the ships, and now these ships that we're gonna be talking about is not no 1492 ship. These ain't no 1492 ships. Or the artifacts that are found on these crashed ships that's down in the beds of the sea, right? And it's gonna take you to those dives that collect those information about those wrecks. We're not talking about 14. We're talking about the ancient Americans, which to me proves that white people been over here for a little minute. Maybe not to the degree what we think, but we obviously have enough evidence to pose the question. The hypothesis. Okay, we got copper in Michigan. No other place in Michigan, in the world is providing this type of copper. Okay, so when we run tests on it, it ties back to Michigan. This type of copper is down now on the Pearl River, right? Mississippi, right? We used to melt the metals for people who came on that trade on the trade route from overseas, right? And we know that's true because we see the same copper over there that's fueling the Bronze Age, right? And they getting that bronze from over here in trade and by the tons. So, when I came into the conscious community, right? The conscious community, like everybody diving in for their truth, and I was a Pan-African. This was one of the first websites that kind of got my blood, my creative juices going with the research, right? So, it's talking about the copper mine pendant in the Cubanal. Right, Chinese, the New World, North Fork Earthworks in Ohio. That's probably talking about Hopewell, Cahokia. You know what I'm saying? We got, like, they got information on that. Look at that ancient corn found in Michigan. It's a lot of stuff ancient we find in America. Why is that? That's because, man, the presence in America is because of these trades. Like this is nothing new under the sun. 1492 is some new stuff. 1492 is new. Let me see if I can get a better that word. Do. So, plenty cuneiform in the mountains of Utah, pre-Columbian oil mining in ancient Pennsylvania. Cross the Atlantic via the Azores. Illinois Historic Preservation Agency. Okay, probably got many of the ancient finds through archaeology, through accident probably. Yeah, we got a crystal skull. New find, crystal skull. See, now, hey, although you see this price, it's only $5. You know, I done bought over 15 of them, and I love them, you know, because it takes you right to the source. It's giving you. But look, if you don't want to pay for it, which is fine, okay, the information, all you got to do is copy the actual subject, title, subheading. You get it. It's highlighted right here. So if I want to talk, let's see something. Douglas Savoy obituary, the Pawnee American. If I want to learn about who are the Pawnee Americans, okay, get that copy. We going to Google, yeah. Let's see. Oops. Paste the Pawnee Americans. Pawnee Indians, Civilization of the American Indian series. Okay, so we got let's see here. What we got here? Oh, it is American Indians in Texas. Is that the Pawnees from Texas? I mean, Kansas. Okay. Delaware biography, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't looking at no white people treated between the Powhatan tribes and Indians. So they got a bunch of sources right here. Petition of chiefs of the Delaware Indians, Office of Kansas. Like if you in the Kansas area, look, Midwest, all that. This letters received by the Office of Indian Affairs. Sometimes difficult to read, but provide some information of settlers attempting to move onto Delaware lands, and the Delawares leasing many of their lands to settlers for a nominal fee. Includes the need for the Indian Affairs to approve all transactions. So this was our land, and it's showing it where they trying to, first starting to make some moves. Also includes some references in special monies given to Indians who became U.S. citizens. So I wanted the Choctaw people have any of this. They say they don't have. I called them myself because I'm trying to figure out the truth. I'm trying to figure out what my folks are. You know what I'm saying? And where to go from where the door closes at. And they told me they don't have any records of the Choctaws who stayed and became citizens. They basically saying we don't fuck with them. I was like, wow, okay, you were doing like that. Y'all be doing like that. Come on, y'all. Y'all be doing like that. Y'all be doing like that. Y'all be doing like that. Man. All right, let me get back on phone out here. So you can expand some of your researching points through some of the subjects in which is listed over here on the site. All right. See, they were talking about the hope. Well, they actually got Nico back up here. Now I think I done showed enough for you to kind of get started on that. So they got CDs, they got videos. You know, let me see. I might have to. Let's see something right quick. Okay, I don't know if y'all can hear this or not. I'm going to play it right quick. So I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm gonna pretend like you can't hear it. And what we're gonna do, you just go to the site. Go to the site. Look at that. Go to the site, ancientamerican.com, and just go to the videos. Real simple, right? It's about the copper in Michigan that fueling the Bronze Age, and this is the evidence. Mm-hmm. They say 1,000 years to build Stonehenge. You see that? Copper. Get out of the way. Look at that. I don't like no European. You know, with a headdress. Michigan. Copper. Yep, so check that out. I'm gonna bring that B back in. Yeah. Y'all go check that out, man. They do got some links. They got a few links. They got something about Atlantis. Check it out though, you know. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Lenape history. Shout out what's his name? Two Hawks. I about to say 2 Chain. Two Hawks. I forgot. Maya in America. Look at that. Let's check this out. Might have to zoom in though. Zoom in. Maya in America. Part 1, the Florida Maya evidence. Okay. Maya in America is a new book series, ebook series that shows how the ancient Maya not only reached the shores of Florida and Georgia, but had a thriving trading and gold mining operation in North Georgia mountains. You want to hear what that's about? Part 1, Florida Maya evidence, and Part 2, Georgia Maya evidence will be available soon. Sign up. Whoa. This is back to 13, so you are lostworlds.org. Probably need to check that out. All right, what's all this? Okay, did Maya carve petroglyph boulder in Georgia? Okay, what we got? What's this? It's the comet fragments. Oh, so they saying how they probably got some kind of a gist of the orientation of the stars, the cosmology. Okay, I'm just going through. All right, got the Scorpio. These are people right here, yo. Draco. Ooh. The Maya also recorded a catastrophic event on the vase called the Blowgunner vase. Descends from the sky. One sun with sunspots. Blowgun shooting dart. Oh, because he blowing it. Okay. Mass ejection. This is a form. Language evidence of Mesoamerican trade contact. Maya gold mines in Georgia. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Ancient Chihuahuas once roamed and eaten in southern U.S. What they got? like a Chihuahua dog. The origins of the Chihuahua have been lost in the midst of time, yet new research reveals they once roamed the southern states of Georgia and Tennessee. The discovery was made by analyzing dog effigy pots unearthed in Georgia and Tennessee to determine the most likely breed they represented. Although most of these pots were unearthed in the late 1800s and the early 1900s, no breed analysis had ever been conducted until now. The shocking conclusion was that Native Americans in the Southeast likely raised Chihuahuas as food for their elite. Ugh. Why did I read that? Yeah, let's get it though. Elite, and these Chihuahuas arrived from their West Mexico, 1,800 miles away, after the ancient version of 9/11 destroyed the Native Americans' World Trade Center known as Casa Grandes. Anybody know about Casa Grandes? I never heard of Casa Grandes, but we're gonna. Hey, this is how you go down the rabbit hole. Okay, so that's just the Maya in America. Let's go to another one just for some stepping stones and epigraphy. The mysterious origins of man. DCV is committed to bringing the mysterious origins of these special rock. The word by Zen evidence that man may be much older and much more advanced than we are being taught. Evidence of advanced technology from my ancient ancestors is presented with clear explanations. And let me zoom in. I already can't read. Oh, there we go. I need them big letters, the first grade letters. You know, so also they got different subjects in the healing power of flowers. And let's see, got something. The mystery of Sphinx. The Sphinx 1,000 years older. History tells us is the Sphinx thousands of years older than history tells us. The answer light song itself. While virtually all the monuments in the Giza Plateau are eroded by wind, the Sphinx and surrounding enclosure show unmistakable signs of water erosion, but there has been no significant rainfall in that region of Sahara for over 6,000 years. Find out what the implications of this geological fact are and the reactions it was caused. This might be where young Pharaoh got his info from. Cause he was this is when I was a Pan-African. I was listening to young Pharaoh when he had the short dreads. But see, I was with him though. I was rocking with him though, man. Cause he was a young phenom, like coming through. You know what I'm saying? Causing disruption, like to shake the community up. All right. Let's see. Presents the first time ever contributed finds on the Egyptologist John into the West, and the Sphinx was earlier by water in the region of the geological effect. The observable geological fact means that the Great Sphinx must be at least 9,000 years old. Wow. Man, we got pictures of people putting that junk together. So, y'all be careful out here. I'm bringing y'all this information. They got short films on here. Whoop. Why would they have a... I ain't leave bananas, 2 bananas making love. What? My first film made in college. You weird dude. I hope I don't get flagged for that. I don't know what this is, man. Let's get up out of here. So, migration. That's a good topic. New Dawn magazine for people who think for themselves. Okay, I can dig it. Uncover the monitoring illustrate. Oh, we got some UFOs. Okay, mystery of the seven seals, seven spheres, planetary equins, and corruption of high. I mean, they just got stuff for everybody in here. Y'all have fun, man. I don't know how far it gets off. I mean, we can see that migration. What you talking about? Migration from a new solar system or something? Magazine, storage bugs, lost worlds. Let's check it out. Yeah, we got lost worlds right here. And it's probably all connected. Talking about the Mayan calendar. Some more Florida serpent mounds represents serpent constellations. Another Mayan glyph at Crystal River site in Florida. Yeah, so you remember in one of my past episodes, not too long ago, around here, I think I was talking about the ancient mariners. And let's see if I can go through it. Because we was talking about how, man, is that on there? No, it's on here somewhere. No, it's on here somewhere. I know it's on here somewhere. I know it. I know it. I know it's on here somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. Well, it's on. Y'all do the search. It's on there somewhere. Where the connection of the Toltec, Olmec, the Mayan civilizations. Actually, man, I gotta go back to it. Let's see. I know it's in here somewhere. How can I go down somewhere? Source 1, Picayune, Indians past Christian. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's part 1. Is it on part 2? Where we was talking about the Indian. Oh yeah. We was talking about the Indian mounds. Right, Gulf Coast Indian mounds. That's what we were talking about. There we go. Oh man, I don't even know if y'all can hear that or not, but you see, I'm gonna pause this one, okay, and just want y'all to, you see this disc, this serpent disc, and we're talking about Mississippi mounds, Indian mounds, right? Let's go to the Haynes Bluff. You see that one's circular disc is serpent mounds. So I went over this in the Gulf Coast Indian mounds, and once we look at the mounds itself, they have this Toltec, Olmec, Mayan, design. So it further lets me know that they know who we are, and they just flaunting it right there in front of our face. All right. And also, I give you the site. This is Mississippi Markers. You can go to the Gulf Coast Indian Mounds episode, little build I did on my page, on my channel, and go down to the description and go down to Mississippi, in the description, and go to the site. You can go straight to where you see these discs at. They paying tribute, as you see right here, Mississippi Mound Trail. Okay, so y'all think I'm not just on here just talking. I'm not teaching, but I do want to, open your mind a little bit more. When we come from the angle of the representation of the Aboriginal people of the Americas, right? So I mean, in a nutshell, that's it, man. I wanted to keep this short and sweet, you know, with y'all being able to expand y'all horizons when it comes to this research. Now, again, although you do see that it is $5 per PDF, it's safe to purchase. I purchased a few, and I plan on purchasing some more, but it's up to you. I'm just putting it out there, and just letting you know it is safe, but it is not secured. Make sure you check that website. It's not secured, so if I want to put that out there too before y'all start putting your information in there. But I put mines in there, and I ain't got nothing fishy going on, you know. So they're a reputable site, and also if you got PayPal, you covered if something was to go sour. But I got all of my PDFs immediately. You don't have to wait. You sending you the download, no shipping, none of that. $4.95. You download it right there, and you good money, right? So we're gonna leave it just like that. Make sure you do your genealogy, find out who your people are. All right. Make sure you check out the web page, not the web page. I do have a web page, but it's for my business. I ain't ready for y'all we ain't ready to intertwine y'all like that, but it's coming, because I got some ideas of some business practices that may be helpful for those who want to start a business or have a business and want to create leads, you know, to generate, you know what I'm saying, leads to check out that product. So, you know, stay tuned for that too. You know, that's gonna be coming from the HGMB page. That's the root of my business, right? HGMB.com. We're gonna get into it, man. You know, but you know, I want this to be a family oriented type of channel. You know what I'm saying? I do cuss every now and then, but I try not to. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, we want to do our genealogy. We want to be able to self-sustainable. You know what I'm saying? We want to know about economic development, growth. You know what I'm saying? Which in turn have to deal with voting. You have to deal with politicians and putting people in the position to carry on the message that you have. That's what the game is about. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to play the game, then you gotta have your own. You gotta have your own stuff. If you don't want to play the system or learn how to play the system, you gotta have your own stuff. Now, how you gonna have your own stuff working for the system? You got a plan in place? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about those plans. That's what this channel is for, outside of my family's genealogical research and my journey. I want to use this channel in a charitable way. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, it is another way. At the end of the day, choose your way. Yeah. So, yeah, man, we're going to wrap it up. Do your genealogy, you know, number one, and the rest is going to fall in place. That's how we're doing it right here. This Brother Lawrence, 228. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and until next time, man, y'all be easy. Peace.